or rather 30 years.
In 1991, BJP was simply spreading hatred all over the country. They were against the constitutional ethos. And now suddenly they are talking about constitution, they are talking about law, they are talking about unity in diversity, but still the flavor of supremacy does not go. What does he say in his statement? That we have 33 crore gods, we can accommodate one more, still assimilation. Look at the second statement. They say that all the Muslims, their ancestors were Hindus. And the third statement is what? That Muslims, they must consider Ashfaqullah Khan, Ibrahim Khan Gardi as their role model. But he fails to call upon Akbar or any other Muslim ruler, because the point is, the expression is still, the face is still the supremacy of Hindus, trying to create a narration of Hindu Rashtra.
But supremacy of the Hindus is something the Congress has a problem. Gaurav Bhatia, I'm coming. Let me do one round with everybody and then I'm coming to you. Dr. Anand Ranganathan. Supremacy of the Hindus is something the Congress is allergic to. But appeasement of the Muslims, that is all right. And they are talking about the constitution Hindus not being followed. 1 minute, Lokesh Jindal, you've had your say. You are talking about the constitution not being followed by the BJP. ये बात कर रहे हैं? 1975 भूल गए? Constitution? Dr. Anand Ranganathan, respond to Lokesh Jindal.
Good evening, Navika, and good evening to all my esteemed panelists. It's a very serious topic that we've raised, and I think it requires a little bit of going into philosophical bent of mind, if I may, to answer this, because I have to say this, that I profoundly disagree with Dr. Mohan Bhagwat on his statement, I look for shivling in every mosque. I'm sorry, but I find his statement flippant, frivolous, and an insult to all those who seek to legally correct historical injustices. I know I would be pilloried for this in many quarters, and many would say, "Tu kaun hai bhai? Ek sangi ko Hinduism."
I, as a Darwinian atheist, have no right to intervene. I don't have a skin in the game, as they say. But I assert that this is not a Hindu issue, or a Muslim issue, or a religious issue. Looking for shivling, reclaiming demolished, destroyed places of worship, correcting historical injustices, Navika, is an Indian issue. It is a civilizational issue. And to me, the mark of a civilization is this unquenchable thirst of man to demand justice for his ancestors, to correct the historical wrong. For that exemplifies the continuity and identity that can never be erased, that is worth fighting for and preserving. It makes justice greater than the sum of its parts. And that is why a civilization fleeting like empire. To demand justice for a people who are dead for hundreds of years is almost as though you can feel their pain, their suffering, their destruction that has transcended the limits of body and time, and that is why the medicine, why catharsis is a cure. And today, when I see Hindus wishing to reclaim Kashi Vishwanath or Mathura, I see this as a catharsis, as a deliverance of justice to my ancestors who were wrong. I do not know, Navika, how long it would take, what shape the reclaimed temples would take. I do not know when they would be ultimately coming up. In a way, being an atheist, these issues. But I know for a fact that today, seeing Hindus fight for their rights, the deliverance has come. It is confounding to me, because I am but a bunch of cells, here today, gone tomorrow. But till the time I'm alive, this concept of striving to correct historical injustice is vital for me. It defines who I am. What part of that cannot erase my civilization. The concept of justice, Navika, is like memory. It keeps getting passed on until realized. And we have to realize it. Navika, just 20 seconds. The historian Sri Sitaram Goyal has meticulously tabulated 1862 mosques that are built upon demolished temples. According to historian lawyer J.S.I. Deepak, this number may be as high as 40,000. And that is why we need to look for each and every shivling, wherever it is, hidden underground or over it, inside a mosque or outside it. We owe it to our ancestors.
Dr. Anand Ranganathan,
we owe it to justice.
But Dr.